welcome back to Yahoo Finance Live. We are still waiting for shares of DoorDash to begin trading, and we have seen that indication they're continuing to push higher now. It was priced at $102 a share, now indicated to open in the 175 to 180 range. So certainly a lot of bullish investors out there seeing huge potential in the food delivery space. We're going to continue to watch that, but let's look ahead to tomorrow, because we've got another big company that's coming to market right now. I think we just saw an uptick in the indication. They're 180 to 185. I feel like it's going up every minute here, but 180 to 185 is the indication now for DoorDash. Airbnb looking at $56 to $60 a share range, although given what we've seen today, we could certainly see it push even higher. There's been a lot of focus on the short-term rental market. In the initial days of this pandemic, Airbnb hit in a big way, but they have seen a huge growth, largely as so many people look to find new spaces to work from instead of just working from home. Let's bring in Keith Menon. He is a hospitality entrepreneur, also the developer behind Natiivo Miami, which is strictly focused on short-term rentals there. Keith, it's great to have you on. Certainly a very timely conversation here, but let's start by talking about your development there. It feels like you have so many homes, so many apartments out there that are already on the market through Airbnb. What's different about Natiivo Miami?
Great. Well, how are you? Good afternoon. So Natiivo Miami is one of those exciting projects in Miami and maybe even the country. It is a 51-story vertical tower that has 688 units, and 488 of our units are literally designed for home sharing. So how normal condominiums are built, where they have a lobby, a gym, a front desk, and apartments, we actually saw the trend in home sharing and actually embrace it as a hospitality 2.0 platform. And we actually are designing a building based on home sharing. So we will have 488 residential condominiums that our owners will live in full time if they choose to, or buy them and run their own home sharing platform, or put it on our platform and operate for them. But it is truly a unique concept designed around home sharing.
When we look at demand right now in that space, it's been quite the run. We were talking about Sonder before, another one of these kind of designed areas for short-term rentals, the flexibility for a lot of millennials who might not know where they're going to plop down permanently. They want that flexibility. But in terms of what you're seeing in demand right now down in Miami, talk to me about that and kind of the rebound we saw, because that's the thing investors are focusing on with Airbnb, was that third quarter update and kind of seeing this bounce back. But we've seen hotels reeling from the pandemic. So what have you seen in terms of interest, demand for people who might be looking for a product like the one you're offering?
Sure. So I come from the hospitality background. I went to Cornell Hotel School, and my company, Menon Hospitality, is truly a hospitality company that manages hotels and focuses on tourism and travel. With the what I call hospitality 2.0, which is the home sharing concept, we see that people nowadays want to buy an apartment and own real estate. They want to maybe leave for the summertime and go to Europe or travel. And why not get income and make it easy for them with apps and with different technology where they can actually have that flexibility? So the beautiful thing about Natiivo is, as we are building 448 condominiums designed for home sharing, we are also building a hotel called the Gale Hotel, which will have 100 units that's just hotel and 140 that'll be a condo hotel. So what we're doing in our project is we're kind of mixing it all together in a really great way with amazing amenities and amazing things to offer our guests. But I believe the trend now is people want to own real estate. They want to have flexibility. If they leave town, they want to generate some income. And people also want to look at this as also having a business, because the truth is there are people who made a business out of operating multi-units around the country or in Miami. So we believe that Miami is such a strong market that we're finding people who are really loving our product. We are actually breaking ground in about 90 days from now. We are over 60% sold just in our home sharing product alone. And it's really been perceived by our clients and the community as being incredible.
What do you think the space looks like medium term? I mean, we've seen a huge demand, as we've been talking about, an evolution, if you will, in the way that people are turning to home sharing in these short-term rental areas. It's not about a vacation anymore, but finding some kind of workspace that's a little more comfortable. The question, like so many other businesses, is what's going to happen post-pandemic? How do you view that medium-term outlook, and how much more upside do you think there is?
So in our building, maybe call it luck, or maybe we were just thinking ahead of the curve of design. Before the pandemic, we actually shot to design a fully integrated vertical building that actually did exactly that. So we also have 100,000 square feet of co-working office space, which people can use. We have 70,000 feet of amenities. That's all 15-foot high ceilings, open floor plate, a lot of glass, as well as a big gym and a spa. So in our building, I see it that people will actually purchase home sharing units. They're going to, when they're in Miami, stay with us and eat with us, sleep with us, work out with us, work with us. So we are really designing our building where it is derived around home sharing, but we have everything you need for anything you need. And I think that's why our project's so successful.
All right, Keith Menon, hospitality entrepreneur and Natiivo Miami developer. It's a very exciting time, and a lot of these tastes are changing here, so appreciate you bringing us the latest down there in Miami. Be well.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
I'm going to take another quick break here on Yahoo